Mary, it's Friday. What do you say we go out and buy ourselves a nice lunch?
Oh, gee, I'd love to, Murray, but I just don't think I can afford it.
Oh, well, maybe I could lend it to you.
No, I still owe you $5 from last Friday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Don't you remember we had lunch at Quo Vadis?
Alfredo's.
And I ordered lobster thermidor.
Lobster Newburgh.
And so you lent me some money, remember?
No, I completely forgotten.
We having the old Friday luncherino, gang? How about it, Mayor?
Well, I'm afraid it's going to have to just be you and Murray, Ted. I'm a little short this week.
Oh, well, if you need to borrow any money, I'm sure Murray here would be glad to lend it to you.
Newsroom, Mary Richards.
Bob Freelander here, General Manager of WKS.
Yes, sir. Just a moment. I'll put Mr. Grant on.
No, I want to talk to you.
To me?
I'm interviewing several young women for a producer's job. I'd like to talk to you about it.
You're considering me for a producer's job?
Yes, on a new talk show for ladies. We're calling it the Ladies Talk Show.
It certainly is catchy.
How soon can you get in here so we can talk?
Well, I don't see how I can during, working hours.
Then we'll do it today on your lunch hour. We can have lunch and chat right here in my office. Let's say 12:30?
Well, all right. 12:30 will be fine. I'll see you then.
Oh, wait a minute. I'd like to order some lunch. What would you like?
Oh, hamburger and coffee.
If you're ordering lunch, get me a ham sandwich, a glass of milk, and a side of French fries.
And a ham sandwich, a glass of milk, and a side of fries.
I'll have a pastrami on rye and a vanilla shake.
On Ryan.
Is it good news or bad news, Mary?
Phyllis, since when do you read bad news with champagne?
Champagne, Mary! I didn't know they even made it in Idaho. So, what's the news?
So, the news is that I have been offered a new job. To produce a women's talk show at another television station.
Mary,
Yes,
produce!
producer.
That's terrific!
It means a lot more money. It means my own office and a private secretary.
Hey, and you'll meet new guys, and you'll be able to afford a whole new wardrobe.
Right? And I don't want to do it.
Oh, yeah. Money, guys, glamour, who wants that?
If you don't want the job, then why the champagne?
Because I'm going to have to take this job. I can't afford not to. So I am trying to convince myself that I'm really happy about it. So why don't we have some champagne and celebrate my new job?
Why don't we?
Because I don't want a new job. I will be leaving a lot of people that I love, and I feel like a traitor to Mr. Grant.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Your only loyalty should be to yourself.
But Phil, Mr. Grant took a big chance on me. When he hired me, I was completely inexperienced.
That's like saying that I owe Lars something for marrying me because I was completely inexperienced. Mary, take the job. You owe it to yourself.
Just don't know.
Mary, look, if you don't want to leave, go into Lou Grant and demand a raise.
Oh, Rhoda, I could get a raise. What I need is a raise.
It's painfully simple. There are two choices here. A, Lou Grant meets your price, or B, you quit.
You're right. It is. It's painfully simple. Well, I guess we don't need this yet.
Hey, Mary, next time you throw a party, would you let us know beforehand if you can open the bottle?
You know, Murray, maybe I don't need a raise after all. I'm going over my budget here, and I figure that on my salary, I can't possibly make it. But somehow, this month, I did. It's fantastic. It came out even, right down to the penny.
Well, almost.
Did I pay you back the $5 I owe you? Oh. I do need a raise, don't I? Newsroom, Mary Richards. Oh, hello, Mr. Free. No, I haven't made that decision yet.
$20 a month for gasoline, that's not bad.
Yes, sir. I understand that you'd like an answer soon.
Hey, Murr, this girl throws away more money on food than I spend on booze.
It's just that it's not quite as easy to come to it. You know, there are other factors to consider here.
$25 a month for dry cleaning?
Well, that includes my laundry. Listen, I'll try to get back to you this afternoon. Would 10 minutes be all right? All right, I'll talk to you then. Goodbye.
Never make it.
I know. Mr. Grant? Could I speak to you for a minute?
Sure, come on in.
Mr. Grant, the reason that I have been going over my budget is I have been offered a new job. It's over at WKS to produce a ladies' talk show called the Ladies' Talk Show. You knew.
Well, the broadcasting industry in this town is like a big family. Everybody knows what everybody else is doing. For example, Bob Freelander undoubtedly knows that this morning I went to our general manager and told him I wanted to give you a raise.
Oh, Mr. Grant, that's just wonderful.
It
because,
would
you know,
have
I
been,
was...
but he turned me down. Now, before you get on the phone and try to tell Freelander that you'll take his job, let me give you a word of advice. Don't.
Give me a good reason not to, please.
Mary, it's cold out there. Everyone's jockeying for position, ready to cut each other's throat. Is that what you want?
You guessed it, Mr. Grant. I want to go out there and scratch and claw for power. I'll stop at nothing in my ruthless fight for the top.
Mary, it's dog eat dog in this business. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I thought you said the broadcasting business was like a big family.
I didn't say it was a nice family.
Mr. Grant, we both know what has to be done here, and it would make it a whole lot easier for me if you would be the one to say it.
Mary, you are going to have to quit me.
Couldn't you just have said quit the station or just plain quit?
Well, I guess I said that because I hired you. Not the station, me. But just because I went out on a limb for you, I certainly wouldn't want any sense of loyalty to me to interfere with a better deal for you.
Sure glad that you're not putting this on any kind of, personal basis.
The reason I am is because I don't want you to go. I'll miss you.
Well, I'll miss you, too.
When does Freelander want you to start?
Well, he said as soon as you can find a replacement for me.
Oh, don't worry about that. Oh.
Well, then I guess I'll clean out my desk on Friday.
Okay. Hey, I want to give you a going-away party. Who usually arranges for those things?
I do.
It's Rhoda.
Come on in.
That's you, Rhoda?
Yes, Phyllis, yes. I am going into Mary's apartment, yes. She doesn't miss a thing that goes on in this entire building. Hey, Mary, I just washed my hair. Can I borrow your dryer?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rhoda. It's broken again.
Well, listen, soon the money will start pouring in from your new job, and we'll be able to afford a new one. Can I borrow your stove?
Yeah, sure.
It beats trying to dry your hair over a hot plate. Hey, Mary, were you in bed? I'm sorry.
No, listen, I tried to go to sleep, but I just couldn't. I guess it's because of the new job.
Well, possibly because it's only 8:30.
Yeah. But I was sitting around here thinking about leaving the newsroom tomorrow. I got myself so depressed, I decided I'd just go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what hot milk tastes like? Hot milk.
Sure. I'm an expert on the stuff. Did you know that the first man to drink hot milk invented the word yuck? Hey, come on, kid. Let's just talk, huh?
Yeah, good. Anything. I just don't want to think about that new job.
All right, what do you want to talk about?
They showed me my new office today. Outside it, there was this bunch of girls all laughing and giggling and having fun. And there I was inside my private cubicle, practicing sitting behind this big desk looking like an executive. Felt like Rosalind Russell.
It's gonna be tough trying to find you a tweed suit with padded shoulders. Hey, wait, no, it isn't. I just remembered. I've got one.
Yeah.
Oh! Why didn't you tell me you're having a pajama party?
Phyllis, I'm not wearing pajamas.
Oh, with you, it's always so hard to tell, Rhoda. So, what did I miss?
Nothing much. I was just telling Rhoda how hard it's going to be to leave my old job tomorrow.
Oh, Mary. Dear, funny Mary. There are some lessons that I've learned in my life that I would like to share with you right now.
Mary, you know that trouble you've been having tonight about sleeping? This ought to do it.
Good night. Good night. Life, as I see it, is a long trail of leavings. home. You leave jobs.
Phyllis, leave me alone. You know, I know what you're getting at, but it's not going to help me.
Yes, it will, Mary. It will if you just let me explain it to you the way I explained it to Bess.
But Phyllis, I'm not 12 years old.
Last year, she had this marvelous opportunity to go to camp, but she was miserable about having to leave, just as you are. I mean, the situations are so analogous, it's astounding. But I explained to her the fun she'd have doing new things, making buttons out of walnuts, short-sheeting the counselor's bunk.
Phil,
Mary, not only that, but making new little friends. An adventure. It'll be the same with you, Mary. An adventure. You'll see. Everything will be just fine.
but I don't want to go to camp.
Hi, guys.
What are you doing out of bed at this hour?
Well, Murray asked me to come in early.
Yeah, I wrote a farewell speech to Mary to close the show with tonight, and I figure if Ted studies it all day, maybe he can do it on the air tonight without a goof.
Mary's still not here. I'm gonna have to make these party arrangements myself. Murray, you're gonna have to help me make some phone calls.
Anything at all I can do, Lou.
Ted, I've been asking myself that same question about you for years.
Who do you want me to call?
Let's see. I want this to be a party to remember. Get a large punch bowl. And get me a distillery. And 2 lemons. I want this to be big. By the way, Ted, you haven't kicked in yet.
How much is it going to cost?
It's gonna be up there, maybe into 2 figures.
2 figures? I don't know why every time we turn around we have to throw our hard-earned money away on some frivolous party.
What about flowers?
Flowers, too.
Let's see, distillery, punch bowl, lemons. What time would you like the Minneapolis Symphony to arrive?
Here's $5, Murr. Take what you need out of that and give me the change later.
This desk will never be the same.
Yeah, I know.
Mary's old desk.
Maybe we should retire it. You know, like they do football players' jerseys.
Where is she anyway? Isn't she even gonna show up on her last day?
Well, the girls from sales took her out to a farewell champagne breakfast, and at noon, the guys from promotion are buying her a farewell drink and lunch.
And she's gonna be snockered before the party.
Yeah.
Newsroom? No, Miss Richards isn't here. Who's calling? Oh, hi, Freelander. Lou Grant? Yeah, I'll have her call you. Maybe. Hey, Freelander. You got yourself a good girl. You'd think Mary would be back from lunch by dinner time. I'm beginning to get worried.
Oh, it's all right. The whole production department hasn't come back from lunch either. Well, if she doesn't hurry, she's going to miss Ted doing the farewell speech I wrote. Don't do that. You'll dent the dip.
My stomach is growling.
Well, take a drink.
Why do you think my stomach's growling? I had a drink. I gotta have some food, man. This punch Lou made is gonna eat right through my stomach.
Well, you can't eat. I want everything to look perfect for Mary when she gets here. Lou.
Huh?
What is that shriveled up little thing doing in the punch?
5 minutes ago, that was a fresh gardenia.
Hey, here it is. Now, Mary's gonna miss it. Hey, everybody, here's the farewell speech. Gather round.
Tonight, for my sign-off, in place of my usual droll anecdote, I'd like to get serious for a moment. The associate producer of our 6 o'clock news is leaving our friendly fold for greener pastures. And it is with mixed joy and sadness that we view her exodus. So all of us here at WJM wish a bon voyage through the ocean of life and the best of luck to our own Mary Rickards.
Richard! Her name is Richard! Well, it's my fault. It's all my fault.
Why your fault?
Well, I wrote the whole speech out phonetically except for Mary's name.
How'd it sound, boys?
Rickards! You said Rickards!
I don't get your point, Murr.
Her name is Richards.
Now I get your point.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mayor.
Hi, Murray.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Ted. Hello, Mr. Lou.
Did you have a nice lunch?
Oh, you know.
All I know is that the service must have been rotten. You've been gone for over 6 hours.
Is there anything new around here that I should know about?
Not much. Your new boss called. Hey, try to keep it down. Everybody's looking.
I know. Everybody kept buying me drinks, and I kept letting them because I couldn't face coming back here and having to say goodbye to all of you. I will be just fine. Just give me a moment alone. Don't worry. I will not embarrass you. You good old boss.
It's gonna be some party, baby.
I'm nothing, Gordy. All I've got are looks and a voice.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Telling you, Gordy, I'm just a no talent.
Somebody put truth serum in the punch.
Lou, Murray, you might as well hear this, too. I do a good job of hiding it, but I'm a lousy newsman.
That's not true, Ted. You don't do a good job of hiding it.
Get yourself together, man. You're being too hard on yourself, Ted.
No, he's not.
Oh, just a wonderful bunch of wonderful guys.
She really picks up a party, doesn't she?
I should have stayed with what I started out to be. The only thing I ever really wanted to be. A male fashion model.
A male model?
Well, if he wants to be a model, I guess that's the best kind to be.
I used to look at glossy pictures of those guys in the ads, standing there like this.
How do I look? Sober?
Sober.
I think it's happened.
What's happened?
I've built up an immunity to booze.
Lou, Gordy. Yeah. Now, I am in the presence of men, real men, and I know I can trust you.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, now, I have been happily married to the same woman for 10 years. You know that.
Yeah.
But every once in a while...
Hold it, Murray. I've been here a few times. In bars, at various parties. People sometimes say things at times like this that they later wish they hadn't.
Yeah.
So I'd like to stop you right now from mentioning any names.
Marie McGuire.
You tried.
I didn't hear it.
Marie McGuire.
She was a pom-pom girl in college. Oh, boy, was she something. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Blonde hair, blue eyes. Marie... That's your wife.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it terrific?
It's gonna be one of those big parties.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting late, and I just thought I really couldn't face any final goodbyes, so I was planning to call everybody individually, you know, next week, and... Well, I figured if I stayed any longer, somebody would probably start singing...
For she's a jolly
Yeah.
good fellow.
Oh,
For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a jolly good fellow.
I can't sing either.
Somebody can deny. Speech, man. Come on, let's hear Stay at Hubert's.
I don't know what to say to tell you how I feel. And, except to say that I'll never forget any of you.
Of course you won't. We'll be seeing each other all the time.
Well, that's right. We will. We'll be seeing
well,
each other all the time.
Lunch together?
Lunch together. We will.
Every week.
Every week. We will have lunch together. I don't know who I'm trying to kid. I've been to enough of these things to know that people say they'll get together, but they never do. The minute I walk out that door into your dog-eat-dog world, that's the last time I'll probably ever see any of you. Well, except for Ted on the news.
Or in a fashion magazine.
So, anyway, I just want to say thank you and bye. So, come on, everybody. This is a party. Everybody's supposed to be having a very good time.
I know I am. Mary, come into my office. Excuse me. Sit down.
Mr. Grant, I'm awfully sorry. You gave me this beautiful party, and I put a damper on it.
You didn't put a damper on it. You dropped a bomb on it. But I don't care about that. I'm gonna meet Freelander's offer.
Come on, Mr. Grant. The general manager already turned you down once.
Yeah, but I didn't threaten to quit yet.
Quit for me?
No. But the general manager doesn't know that. So, let's call Mr. Freelander and tell him to find somebody else for that job.
You mean right now?
Of course now.
Hello, Mr. Freelander? This is Mary Richards. Could you hold on just a minute? Mr. Grant, I'm so glad I can't think.
Hey, hold it down out there! Mary's on an important call.
Mr. Freelander, there's been an interesting little development here. Listen, I know I haven't actually started to work for you yet, but I quit.
I think she's going to stay.
Well, Mr. Grant has met your offer, so I've decided to stay right here. Oh, that was just some friends of mine. Yes, sir, I do realize what I'm doing. Yes, Mr. Freelander, I have given the matter a great deal of serious thought.
Hiya, Ted.
Oh, hi, Mayor. Oh, Mayor. I just want to personally tell you how pleased I am that you decided to stay.
Oh, thank you, Ted.
It was a lovely party, wasn't it?
The best.
We all chipped in, you know.
Oh, did you?
Yes. And I was thinking that since it was a going-away party for you, and you actually did not go away. I mean, you were there enjoying the party like everyone else.
Ted, are you suggesting that I chip in?
Well,
How much?
5.
Hi, Mayor.
Good morning, Murray.
You want to go ice skating at lunchtime?
Oh, well, I brought my lunch.
Oh, come on.
Well, no, Murray, I tell you, when I skate, I just sort of like to, and you always want to... Oh!
It's all right. Have a nice, happy little day. You too. Yes? Something wrong?
Well, it's just that I've never seen you looking so refreshed.
Well, that's because I am refreshed. I got completely polluted last night.
Nothing like a good hangover to pick you up.
I wasn't hungover. You gotta be over to be hungover. I'm still half snockered. There was some evening, me and John Corcoran, we were really flying.
John Corcoran, the one on the network news? Oh, I see him from Vietnam in his combat jacket, tucking under the bullet.
That's the one. He used to work here.
No kidding. He's great looking as he looks. You know, I mean on television.
He's beautiful. That's coffee. Like last night, about 2 a.m., we're in this place, see, and John orders sake, Japanese wine, right?
Yeah?
Now, understand, we're not in some quaint little Japanese restaurant. We're in the Lucky 7-Eleven Bar and Grill, a saloon. Now, the bartender at the Lucky 7-Eleven doesn't get this request very often. But John just stands there looking him straight in the eye.
And the bartender got him the sake.
No, he threw us both out.
Mr. Grant, I seem to have missed the point of the story.
The point is, I haven't been thrown out of a saloon in years. And John managed it. That's what I call a newsman.
Well, if that's what you call a newsman, what do you call this?
Hi, guys.
What are you doing in so early?
I'm in because I'm upset about being wakened at 2 a.m. by an obscene phone call. I've never had anyone say things like that to me.
What are you telling me about it for?
Because it was you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Ted. It's just that whenever I'm with a really first-class newsman, I get furious thinking about you.
I'm glad he apologized.
I think it's cleared the air.
Newsroom. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was the receptionist. She sounded like she was doing deep breathing exercises. John must be on his way up. Now, look, everybody. I know John, and even though he is kind of a famous guy and won a lot of awards, don't make a big deal over him, okay? It would only embarrass him. Still can't say hello like other people, can you, Murray? You see what I tell you? He's embarrassed. How are you?
What are you doing up this early?
Don't you remember, Lou, last night we were sitting on the curb in front of the Lucky 7? You said I could use my old desk if I needed it. But it's occupied.
Oh, was this you? Well, all the desks are occupied. I mean, I never use mine. I'm Mary Richards.
John Corcoran.
You gonna be around later? I'll buy you a sandwich.
Fine, fine.
Maybe we can get thrown out of a luncheonette.
No, you can't, Mr. Grant. You're having lunch with the sanitation commissioner.
Oh, yeah. Talk about garbage over lunch. Sorry, John.
Well, look, as long as I'm chasing you out of your desk, can I take you to lunch?
Yes.
Good.
Well, I guess you can take care of yourself. After all, it's just a lunch. Come on, John. Come on.
Lunch.
Lunch. Murray?
This is very good fettuccine. You sure you don't want to try it?
No, thank you. I've got this little meat patty here. John?
What?
I lied. I want to try your fettuccine.
More?
Oh, no? I've seen you on television, haven't I? Don't tell me, you're,
John Corcoran.
No, yes, you are. Oh, you know, I just love your news. Oh, I mean, I don't, I really hate the news, but oh, the way you do it. Oh,
Thank you very much.
It's really just heaven. I wonder, would you?
Oh, my pleasure. Is there anything special you want me to write?
Yes. To the most well-informed woman I have ever met. That'll just destroy my husband. Is she,
Yes, she is.
Oh, would you mind? Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. I shouldn't have done that.
Now, what's the harm?
Well, I didn't want to disappoint her, so I wrote the first name that came into my mind. Ringo Starr. Mrs. Ringo Starr. I didn't want to spend the whole afternoon trying to figure out who Mary Richards is.
Well, I can think of worse ways to spend an afternoon.
Well, let's talk about you. Before Vietnam, weren't you in Russia?
Yes. Are you involved with anyone right now?
No. How about some dessert?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were on a diet. What would you like?
Actually, I was thinking about having the fettuccine. Are you going to throw those away?
You want them?
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend and I are pooling our trading stamps.
Oh, well, look, in that case. Here.
What did you ever buy to get all these?
A camper truck and everything to stock it with.
A camper truck?
Yeah, I thought I'd take some time off to just drive around the country. I haven't seen it for a long time.
Oh, thank you.
I'm married, Mary.
Yes, I know. Your ring.
Does it bother you?
It didn't bother me until you asked me if it bothered me. I mean, I don't know why I even bring it up. This is just a lunch, right?
Well, I was thinking of it as a little more than just a lunch.
But, I mean, that's what it is. Look, rolls, butter, ice water, restaurant. That's a lunch.
Let me explain why I told you I'm married.
No, it's nothing
The
like
reason
this.
I told you I'm married is because I'm separated.
Oh, John, why don't we change the subject?
All right?
If you're so separated, how come you're still wearing the wedding ring?
That's a funny thing.
Oh, is it?
I just can't seem to get it off. Now, go on, try it.
Well, no, I'll take your word for it.
I guess to get it off, I'll have to cut it off.
Oh, waiter, could I have a knife? My butter. Wouldn't that be... Look, all right, I'll admit he's intelligent, charming, good-looking, really polite. But the important thing is, I'm just not interested in him.
I know what you mean. Looks, intelligence, charm. They turn me off, too.
Yeah. Okay, think about this, Rhoda. What happens when these separated men go back to their wives?
I don't know. Maybe a little kissing, fooling around. I don't know.
I mean to us.
Oh, Mary.
Rhoda, go home. Who is it?
John Corcoran.
Rhoda, stay right here. Well, hi, John.
Hi.
Won't you come in?
Thanks.
John, I'd like you to meet my roommate, Rhoda Morgenstern. Rhoda, this is John Corcoran.
How do you do?
Hi. Got any more stamps?
What am I laughing at? Everywhere I go, they keep shoving these things at me. There.
Ooh, great.
John and I had lunch together today.
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Oh. Well, sit down, John. John's just back from Vietnam.
I think you mentioned that.
Oh. He just bought one of those,
A camper, you told me.
to drive around the country?
Yeah. Where you from, anyway?
Los Angeles. That is, my wife lives there. We're separated.
I know.
I think I mentioned that. Would anyone like some coffee?
None for me, Mayor. I just want to go to bed.
I'm sorry, I'm keeping you up.
No, you're not. All I have to do is go upstairs to my apartment.
I thought you two were roommates.
What made you think that?
Mary just said so.
Oh. She's right.
John, how do you take your coffee?
Black. He took it black at lunch.
What are you doing?
Sweeping.
I thought you were making coffee.
I am. It's going to taste a little strange, though.
You can forget about the coffee.
Well, no, really, I'll just make instant. Why don't you go talk to Rhoda?
It's a little difficult talking to Rhoda.
Why?
She's asleep.
Don't believe it.
Like it or not, Mary, we're alone.
Well, why don't we be alone out there? I really should wake her and send her home.
No, don't. You'll feel better with her here, won't you?
Yes. John, look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being separated. Maybe I'm being dumb, but there are all kinds of ways of being separated, you know? I mean, I had an uncle who used to go to a convention for 2 weeks every year, and for those 2 weeks, he was separated.
And then my aunt found out, and they were separated. And I'm not saying, you know, that you... I don't know what I'm saying.
You're saying it might be better if we don't see each other.
Yes.
Okay. We won't see each other again. Goodbye, Mary.
Goodbye, John.
See you at the office.
Right.
What are you working on?
I think there might be an idea for a good documentary in this. America by someone who hasn't seen it for 3 years.
Who? Jimmy Hoffa?
Hi.
Am I in your way?
No.
If I am, I can use this end of the desk and you can have the rest.
No, really. I never use the desk. Excuse me. My labels. My addresses.
Mary, there's nothing wrong with sharing a desk with a separated man.
I know. It's just I never use a desk. Really.
I'm working against the deadline, and you're putting labels in my typewriter. Well, Mary, look, I was wondering about something. Marie and I are having some people over Friday, and we want you to come.
Oh, good. I'd love to.
And look, if you're the kind of person who thinks they have to bring a bottle of wine or something, don't bother. We have all the wine we need.
Okay.
We're a little short on cognac, though.
Hi, guys. Hey, Johnny. Don't get any ideas about taking over my job.
A sincere-looking chimp could take over his job.
What's that, Murr?
I said a sincere-looking Ted. My wife and I are having some people over Friday night, and we thought maybe you'd like to come.
But gee, Murr, Friday's the night I tape Sunday's News and Review. Shucks. Sorry to disappoint you. Good evening. This is Ted Baxter.
He's never been able to figure out why we always have our parties on Friday nights.
Mary.
Hi again. Yes, sir?
Sit down. Did John say anything to you?
About what?
He asked if I could spare you to help him on some research, and I said okay.
He asked you for me?
Hmm?
No.
Huh?
No, sir, I can't.
We seem to have a little misunderstanding here. What I just said was not a request. He's a friend of mine, and he needs some help, and I want you to help him. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Then I expect you to help him.
No, sir, it would make things very uncomfortable for me.
Why?
Oh.
Mary, I'm going to say something to you, and I hope you won't take it the wrong way. You're the biggest jerk I ever met.
How can I possibly take that the wrong way?
You're a big girl, over 21 and then some. Don't you know enough not to affiliate with charmers like John Corcoran?
I didn't affiliate with him. We had lunch, just one lunch.
I've seen him mess up 3 or 4 women's lives during a coffee break. You keep away from him.
That's what I'm trying to do, but you're making it very hard for me. I have to share a desk with him. Now you want me to...
All right. It's my fault. But how did I know you'd see anything in him? I don't know what anyone sees in anybody. Remind you, I like John. He's what you call a man's man. But that can be bad news if you're a lady.
You mean like his wife?
He separated again?
Again?
John and his wife had more reunions than the Whiffenpoofs. Well, listen, maybe he's being straight with you. One of these separations has to stick.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Grant, but it really has nothing to do with me.
Good girl. Not that he's a bad guy. When I think of the times I've sat on a bar stool and sopped up his stories. Huh? There was this girl in Chicago. If he so much as comes near you, you let me know.
Mary, it's disaster time.
What?
They're preempting Sunday's News and Review for that Washington press conference.
The president?
No, the Attorney General's wife. And that means Ted can come to my dinner party.
Murray.
Maybe he'll get lost. Mary, did Lou talk to you about...
Oh, about my working for you.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but he decided that I have too much to do, so sorry.
Okay. I'll see you Friday night, though.
Well, John, I'm going to be busy Friday night. I really am. I'm going to
Mary's house.
house.
So am I.
Mary, would you care for a minute?
No, thank you.
Ah, that's good wine.
You're drinking scotch.
It's my favorite kind of wine.
We were so sorry that your wife couldn't come.
Yeah, I know. Well, we sort of have a kind of a deal. She doesn't drag me to any of the dumb things she gets invited to, and I don't. I think I'll have some more of that Scotch wine.
Ted, it's so nice seeing you outside of the office for a change.
Yes, well, some celebrities don't like to socialize with their coworkers, but I feel it's good for morale.
Oh.
You're not talking to me.
Well, certainly I'm talking to you. Of course I am. Marie, the chop suey was fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you.
Speaking of things Oriental, when I was on assignment in the Far East last year, I found the natives very friendly. And our boys delighted to be there.
Did you?
That's because he was in Hawaii.
You don't have to go to Vietnam to get a big story.
That's right. Ted came back with a terrific piece on surfing.
Thanks, Lou.
Well, I think Ted had the right idea. All last year, I had the feeling I was in the wrong place. Not now, though.
Marie, I just love what you've done with the house.
Oh, thank you. Murray, honey, why I get the coffee, why don't you show everybody who wants to see it the rest of the place?
Love to.
Anybody else want to take the tour? Please.
Well, I've already seen the house, of course. So, John, why don't you take the tour?
No, thanks. Not right now.
Follow me.
You know, I see this girl all day long, and all we ever talk about is business. So for a change, I'd like to talk to her about something else.
And there are so many things to talk about.
There sure are. Did you get those books out of research that I had you?
Yes, sir, I did.
That's business, isn't it?
But then what's wrong with talking about business?
I think I'll go join the tour. I'll see you soon.
Don't miss the master bathroom. It's the highlight.
Mr. Grant, thanks
For what?
for what you did. I appreciate it. But, Mr. Grant, don't do it again, okay?
It's tough to say you're welcome after a thank you like that.
Well, it's just that I've got to figure out how to handle this myself. I just wish he'd stop coming on like this in front of everybody.
Maybe I can figure out a subtle way of getting him under a cold shower.
I think so far, you and I, though, are probably the only ones who are aware of what's going on.
And this is the family room. The tour is over.
Oh, this is nice.
We were here before, Ted.
Well, it's still nice.
Game time!
Games?
Sure, games. What's the party without a few games? You know, charades, association.
Oh, I thought you were going to have us all get in sacks and hop across the room.
Hey, does anybody have any new games?
How about the truth game?
You know what's always fun? Continuation. I think that's what it's called. You must have played it, where somebody says a word, and then the person next to them has to use a word beginning with the last letter of your word.
Sounds great.
Well, no, it really is. Like, well, if you said boy, then Ted would say yellow, because yellow begins with Y.
Well, do we just keep on doing this, or does the game have an end?
No, it ends. It ends when someone's stumped.
Well, let's try it anyway.
I'll begin.
box. Well, let me see if I understand this. I have to say a word that begins with the last letter of your word. X. X. Game's over.
John, what was that truth game you mentioned?
It's
Very simple. We each make a statement about ourselves. Then it's up to everybody else to guess if that statement is true or false. And the whole point is to make your statement intriguing. That way you get an idea of what people think about you. Remember, the whole point is to say something provocative. Let me try one. I think I'm in love with a person in this room.
True.
A person in this room. Now we'll have to spend the whole night figuring out.
It's your turn, Mary.
Mine? Okay. All right, my turn. I think that there is a person in this room who uses the word love like other people use the word hello.
False.
True.
I didn't know this game could have ties.
Let me try another. I'm seriously thinking of getting a divorce.
John, no, you're not.
Would you believe it? I'm usually good at this game.
Well, it seemed like you out pretty good. Come on, Wade, say we go back to the lucky 7-Eleven, and this time we'll really get some sake.
You want to come, Mary?
No, thank you.
You're incredible. You never give up. You'll be pitching when they're nailing the box closed on you.
Marie Murray, thank you very much.
Enjoyed the function. Thanks a lot. Hey, wait a minute. The game. It's my turn. Extra.
Hi, I was just coming in and saw your light. How was Mary's party?
Well, it turned into a sort of farewell party.
Oh, yeah? For who?
John and me.
You mean no more stamps? Oh, Mary, our partnership is just bombed. It takes a year to get an electric blender now.
Well, I think I have a plan. Why don't we split the books? You take 6, I'll take 6. We'll each get what we want.
Great.
I'm going to get the baseball mitt.
What?
For my nephew's birthday.
Oh. Hey, I'm gonna get one of these.
For the barbecue?
No, the guy in the chef's hat standing behind it.
Things a little slow today, Murr?
Yeah,
How would you like an exclusive story?
I'd love it.
My fan club is having its annual Ted Baxter Bridge Tournament tonight.
Oh, that's exclusive, all right. Last year, they couldn't find a fourth.
Mayor, would you like to play?
Oh, gee, Ted, I would. I'd like to, but I've got an aunt from my hometown coming in, and I'm going to take her to dinner and a movie.
Well, why don't you bring her to a TV show?
Well, I don't think there are a lot of famous TV shows done here in Minneapolis.
Oh, wait a minute, Mary. I think you're missing Ted's point.
I think she'd find it inspiring to watch a top-flight newscaster in action. I mean, not just reading the news, but the inside stuff. Wardrobe, makeup, the way I make that fist before I go on. You know, all that inside stuff.
Uh-huh.
Mary, did you finish that letter?
Oh, yes, sir. I'll get it for you.
What are you doing here? Just trying to keep up the troops' morale, Lou. Does he really believe that? Incredible.
Here it is, Mr. Grant.
Oh, thanks. Fix me a drink, will you?
Can't fix his own drink. I'm not a bartender. Suit.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Murray!
Mr. Grant, there is an intercom.
Yeah, I know, but I figured this way is more personal. You read up that story in the South American Revolution?
Yeah, I have a standard story. I just fill in the name of the country, the names of the generals, etc.
Yes, I know. I'm going home and change my dress before I meet my aunt.
You better. You smell like a distillery.
A great distillery.
Mary, did you just call for help? Yes. What is it? What's the matter? My clothes. Oh, I see what you mean. You smell like you've been dancing with Dean Martin.
No! Not these clothes, those clothes, my closet.
Oh, is it safe?
Yes.
Mary, I heard you yell for help. I would have come sooner, but I had something in the oven. What's wrong?
There's nothing in Mary's closet. There's nothing in Mary's closet. Where are your clothes?
Gone. Everything in the closet is gone.
Mary, call the police.
You're right. I gotta call the police. I hope they get here in a hurry. My poor aunt is waiting for me on a street corner.
Hey, Mary, let me handle this. If you want the cops fast, I can get them here fast for you.
Great.
Hello, police. There's a man with a gun trying to get into my apartment.
Rhoda!
Mary Richards, 119 North Weatherly, apartment D. Hurry!
You can't
coming in!
Rhoda!
He's pulling the phone out of my hand! They should be here shortly.
Rhoda, I don't think you should have done that.
Oh, they don't mind. They get calls like that all day long.
Oh, I can't tell you how creepy I feel to know that there was some stranger in here breathing heavily and pawing at my things with his hairy arms.
How do you know he's got hairy arms?
Oh, I just know.
What did he take, Mary?
Everything. All of my clothes. Everything. Even my brand new cape that I haven't finished paying for yet.
Oh, Mary, well, it won't do any good to get angry with him. Criminals are misunderstood enough to begin with.
Yeah. Well, stealing my cape is not going to help him in his quest for understanding.
Especially if he wears it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoever did it was drinking heavily at the time.
That's Mary.
And this is it. I haven't got a thing to wear. You know, that's probably the first time that a woman has ever said that, and it's really been true.
Hey, I'll loan you something.
Mary, you can borrow a dress from me.
Oh, thank you. You are both so thoughtful.
Yes, Rhoda, that's very thoughtful of you, dear, but Mary and I have the same taste. Good.
Nothing.
That is really rotten. Ow, poor Mary. It's all right. We're going to get some. Mary,
it's nothing that can't be replaced.
Don't hold the clothes. Sure. It's going to be good.
meet my aunt.
You get a
Excuse
box.
me.
Oh, thank goodness.
I told you.
Where is he?
Who?
You made a phone call?
I did not make the
Who made the phone call?
Well,
Did you make the phone call?
she dialed.
Well, who lives here?
She lives here. I live downstairs. She lives
Oh,
upstairs.
but
You were the-
listen, you can put the guns away because about the phone call, actually, we were just kidding about the gunman part.
You were kidding about a gunman?
Hey, fellas, let's look at the positive side. True, there's no gunman, but there was a robbery.
If there was no gunman, why did you say there was a gunman?
She wanted you to come quickly.
What else you girls do for laughs? Turn in false alarms?
Oh, that's me. Over here. I mean, I wasn't drinking it. I just, I spilled it on my person. Would you like to see the scene of the crime?
Tully, see what's missing.
It's right in here.
Yeah, check.
Officer, I'm Phyllis Lindstrom, and I'm aware that all over the country there is controversy concerning the police. I just want you to know that I have an open mind.
That's nice.
Jackson, there's certainly a lot missing in that closet.
Oh? Can I have your name, please?
Yes, sir. It's Mary Richards, and I am the Rob E.
Victim.
Rhoda Morgenstern. I'm her friend.
Officer Tully.
I'm Phyllis Lindstrom. I live downstairs.
Nice to meet you. We met in the closet. Yes. Officer Jackson.
All right, if we're through with the introductions, would you girls like to sit down? I'd like to ask Miss Richards exactly what happened. Miss Richards, exactly what happened?
I was robbed. Somebody came into my apartment and stole all of my clothes. And my TV. At least they didn't take your records. That's right, that's right. At least they did not take my records. But they took my stereo.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. What time did this happen?
I don't know. It must have been while I was at work.
Oh, then you weren't robbed.
I wasn't?
You were burglarized.
Uh-huh.
That's a relief. Officers, continue your questioning. Mary, I'm going to get you a dress.
I'll get you a better one.
When did you first realize that there was a robbery?
A burglary.
When I came home about 10 minutes ago and looked in my closet and noticed that there was nothing in it.
Is there anyone you suspect?
No.
Jackson, no suspects. This next question that I am going to ask you, you may think it's a very personal type of question, but for those of us who have taken the exam to be a detective, as we know, it has to be asked. Does anyone else have a key to your apartment?
No.
I didn't think so. Jackson, there's something very intriguing about this case.
Yeah, I wonder what. Leave the detecting to the detectives. I want to talk to you for a minute.
Yeah, excuse me. Be right. You always have to put me down in front of people?
Only when you start acting like Ironside.
You're acting like Ironsides.
Officers, I do hate to seem to be rushing things, but I really have to get going.
Just be a few more minutes. Jackson, why don't you check the window sash over there? Huh?
Mary, here's a dress for you. It's brand new, never been worn.
Oh, Phil.
Here it is, ma'am. It has 10,000 miles on it, but it's just back from the cleaners.
Oh.
That's the brakes, Phil.
Polly, come on.
Wait a second. Would you wait a second? I want to see how she looks in it.
Officer Tully, you know, Bess, that's my daughter. Oh, Officer Jackson should be here. He would appreciate this. Bess came home from school the other day and she said, the policeman is our friend.
That's very nice. I'll tell Officer Jackson.
You know what I said to Bess? I said, Bess, you are absolutely right.
Gives you an idea of the fantastic conversations they have at home. Well, one thing's good. Mary won't have to worry about being robbed again.
Oh, that's not necessarily true. You see, many times they come back to the same place.
Do me a favor. Don't tell Mary that.
I heard. Is that true?
Oh, you look terrific. That's a great color for you.
Thank you. Is that true what you said, that they sometimes come back?
Oh, seldom, very seldom. And if you need any help, just, call and ask for 1636.
All right. Extension 1636.
No, badge 1636.
Badge.
I don't have an extension.
Oh.
But, nice meeting you, girls.
Yeah, Tully. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Thank you. I hope your aunt doesn't think that's a maternity dress.
Hi, Mr. Grant.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me the extra half hour. I think I got some really good dresses. Anything big happening around here?
Nothing. The biggest story of the day is that somebody talked at the Paris peace talks.
Boy, I never realized what a hassle being robbed could be. The man at the insurance agency acted as though he thought I did it.
You settle a claim yet?
Yeah, I signed yesterday and got the check today. For about 20% of what my clothes were worth.
Well, at least they paid off quickly.
Yes, and then they canceled my policy.
That figures. They love you as long as you never have a claim.
Hey, man, did you buy some new clothes?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I bought a sport coat that color. Brings out my eyes.
Which one, the blue or the pink?
Start writing. Red China just signed a mutual defense pact with Albania.
Albania? That's the capital of New York, isn't it?
Well, I've got to go watch a show on educational television.
Sesame Street.
That reminds me, there's some really great television on tonight. And I won't be able to watch it. They stole my TV.
You can come over to our place and watch it, man.
Oh, thanks, Murray. No, I guess I'll just stay home and have a good time listening to my records. No? Well, I'll just stay home and have a good time cleaning my oven.
this, I promise you.
That's what you said the first time.
Being hysterical will not do you any good.
Well, being calm didn't do me any good either.
Everything will be all right.
Coward.
We'll need a list of what's missing.
Everything.
A pattern's beginning to emerge.
Yes, the pattern is this guy keeps coming back and robbing me.
Burglarizing.
Oh, whatever you call it, when is he gonna stop?
I think he's about finished.
Well, you still have your lamp, your sofa, and that M thing.
Hey, wait a minute, fellow. If this kid gets hit again, the Red Cross is going to have to come in with coffee and donuts. I saw the police car downstairs, and I wondered what happened. Oh, Mary, your apartment. Oh,
I know.
you. It's your job to protect innocent citizens from things like this. Look at that poor girl. What kind of a police department do we have here anyway?
We're doing our very best, Phyllis. Did you notice any strange people around here today?
Just the usual. Wait a second. As I was leaving for my Esperanto class, I saw a big truck parked right out in front. I didn't think anything about it at the time.
Can you describe this big truck?
Yes, officer. It was a truck. Big.
Phyllis, please try, because the only hope I have of getting my things back is if you can remember. So, Phyllis, if you could.
It was blue.
Good. Good.
Or was it green?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I guess it was blue-green. Sort of an off blue-green. Not unlike the color of my new hostess gown. Why don't you give them a swatch?
Was there anything else you noticed besides the blue-green?
And the license number. The license number?
You wrote down the license number? That's terrific.
Oh, no, I didn't write it down. I remembered it.
You remembered all those numbers, all those letters?
I just have one of those minds.
She does. She has one of those minds.
All right. What's the number?
BB7 77777.
Good. I'll put an alert for this big truck.
Jackson, put in an alert for that big truck. A major clue. That's, to have a license plate and the color.
Great.
We're really making headway.
Officer Tully, I want to apologize for acting so emotional before, and you're doing a great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, when you're studying to be a detective, you kind of get a sixth sense for these things.
Hey, Mary, you know what you need, kid? A good night's sleep. Why don't you stay up at my place tonight?
You're perfectly welcome to sleep at my place.
Or even stay at...
Don't say it.
I am on duty. Why can't my partner learn to use the horn? You know what I mean? Just a little beep, that's all you need.
I can't forget the old superstition about bad things coming in threes. I walked into my apartment last night. I looked everywhere, even the refrigerator.
Well, a little bit of paranoia is a character developer.
I haven't slept more than a couple of hours the last few days. I keep thinking he's going to come back and steal my sofa, too.
Look, Mayor, I don't know if you can use any of this. We've had it around for quite a while.
Oh, Murray.
Well, they're practically antiques. Now, this is an alarm clock, and it's so old it has Roman numerals.
Oh, Murray.
And here's a waffle iron in case you have any waffles you want to iron.
Oh, that's very nice. Murray, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Well, it was all Marie's idea.
Oh.
Morning, Murray.
Morning, Lou.
Morning, Mr. Grant.
Mary? I don't like the coffee it makes. Maybe you will.
Murray, will you look at this? This pot has never been used. He went out and bought it for me.
Well, don't tell anyone. You'll ruin his image.
Hi-ho, everyone.
I think you can quit worrying. The third bad thing just happened.
A little something to help you rebuild, Mayor. It's for your kitchen.
Oh, Ted.
It's an ice crusher.
Oh, Ted, that's sensational. You know, I've always wanted an ice crusher, but it's the kind of thing you never think to go out and buy for yourself. Thank you.
Is it electric or manual?
All right, so it isn't one of those big electric fancy ones. What's wrong with that?
Calling that an ice crusher is like giving someone a match and calling it a barbecue.
Here, Mayor, I'll show you how it works. You put an ice cube in your hand here, see? And then you strike it like this, and voila!
I've always wanted to know what voila meant, and now I know. It means I've got a handful of crushed ice.
You're some joker.
Thank you, Ted.
The last of the big spenders.
Oh, come on. It's the thought that counts.
I know, and he has cheap thoughts.
Newsroom, Mary Richards. Larry Tully. Officer Larry Tully. Well, I'm fine, thanks. You did? Oh, that's great. Yes, thank you. Yes, I'll be right there. Goodbye. That was my policeman, Officer Larry Tully. They think they got the guy who did the robbery. I have to go down to the police station.
Hey, that's great.
Oh.
Well, now that you know the guy's been caught, maybe you won't be so nervous.
Oh, come on, Murray. I was never really nervous.
Let's see here. Richards, Mary Richards breaking and entering.
Yes, that's me.
Tully said if you got here before him to wait. Would you like a magazine?
Oh, thank you very much.
Don't he look like a nice fella? Wanted for murder, assault, and armed robbery. Triple threat. You just can't tell anything about anybody by looking at him. You know what I do every morning? Get up and go over to the park and sit on a bench. Ever since I was a little kid, I've seen old men sitting on park benches. It's kind of boring, but I figure it's my obligation.
That's very nice.
What are you here for?
Robbery.
Really? No.
No, I was robbed. Burglarized.
That's bad. A lot of that going around.
Especially in my apartment. Happened to me twice.
I've been mugged 13 times.
Well, you certainly don't look it.
Oh, I guess I'm just mug prone. Of course, hanging around the park doesn't help. You'd think those muggers would go to a nicer neighborhood so they could make a better living.
Yes. Tell me, have you ever been to one of these identifications before?
13 times. You just go in that room over there and they line the guys up. It's better than sitting on a park bench.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have a pretty difficult time identifying this man.
How come?
I've never seen him before.
That'll make it tough, all right.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Jerry.
Hi.
Well, what do you think? How do you like it?
What? Oh, congratulations. You made detective.
No, it's just a new suit.
Oh. Well, you certainly should be a detective.
Thank you.
Do I have to see the burglar?
No.
Oh, good. One thing. Did he have hairy arms?
Yes.
I knew it.
No, we just want you to identify some of your things.
You got my things back?
Well, we think so.
How did you do it? That's terrific.
Well, Jackson and I had just come on duty, and we were cruising when we spotted the truck.
And you recognized it from Phyllis's description?
No, they had changed the license plate, but there was still something suspicious about it. They were trying to make people think they were one of those charity groups.
Well, that certainly was pretty tricky of them,
Well,
wasn't it?
it would have been, except for the name they had printed on the truck. The Salvation Navy. Stupid people.
Well, I think you did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
You know, this man is a wonderful policeman. He really should be made detective.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
He's the same rank as I am.
We can get receipts for everything she takes.
My TV set.
Your alleged TV set.
And my alleged clothes. Oh, great.
The rest of the stuff is down at the warehouse.
Oh.
Hello, Miss Richards.
Oh, hello, Officer Jackson.
Did Officer Tully tell you you'll have to leave one of your dresses for evidence?
No.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Well, here. No, that's my favorite. I want to wear that tomorrow. All right, take this one.
You know, I like that one.
Do you like that?
Right.
Yeah.
Mary, I'm sorry to startle you. I just came up to get my dress. I need it for tonight.
How did you get in?
Oh, well, I used my nail file. Mary, your lock is really easy to pick. No wonder you get knocked over so often.
Bill, couldn't you have waited until I got home?
Well, I didn't know how late you'd be. Lars and I are going to the SCARD convention.
Bill, what is SCARD?
SCARD. S-C-A-R-D. SCARD. The Society of Concerned and Responsible Dermatologists. Lars is speaking on the social implications of dandruff.
Oh, that certainly sounds exciting.
Would you like to come, Mary? I've got an extra ticket.
No, I've got a date.
Well, I'll get you 2 tickets.
It's a double date.
Well, I'll get you 4 tickets.
Actually, Phil, the 4 of us are going to a large dinner party. So...
Mary, if you really want them, I can scrape up 50 tickets.
Phil, there are 52 of us. So have a good time. Talk a lot of
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Milt.
How come Ted's getting so much mail lately?
Oh, I guess it's in response to that editorial he did last week against junk mail. He told people they could send in for printed copies.
You really want to help stamp out junk mail?
Yeah?
Don't send out copies of Ted's editorial.
Yeah. Oh, no. Not another rejection.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, poor Murray. He's been writing this play for 3 years. You know, you'd think those Broadway producers would be sensitive enough to do more than just stick mimeograph rejection slips in when they send it back, wouldn't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, something that like a nice handwritten note saying, "Good work, Murray. Nice try. Love, David Merrick."
Well, when you shoot high like Murray's doing, you gotta expect to be disappointed. I know.
What do you mean, you know?
You don't think I want to stay in the mailroom all my life. I've got my eye on another job.
Oh, what job is that?
Yours.
Well, why not? No reason you couldn't be associate producer?
Yeah. I like the title. The work seems easy enough. I just don't know if I can take the cut and pay. Hi.
What do you say, Milt?
Morning, Mr. Grant.
Hi, what? Another one, huh?
Yeah.
That's bad.
No, poor Murray.
No, not poor Murray, poor Lou. You know, he's been using our postage machine to mail these. I sure wish he'd stop this.
Oh, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, come on, Mr. Grant. What's wrong with Murray wanting to be a playwright?
Look, Murray is a terrific news writer. He makes Ted Baxter sound almost intelligent. What's wrong with doing that for a living?
Well, nothing. It's just,
What do you
know,
want to be?
What do you mean?
I gather you have some ambition beyond that of associate producer.
Well, just, you know, wife and mother. But other than that, I'm perfectly happy doing what I'm doing.
Then you're the only one in the office. Perhaps the whole building, maybe even the world. Everybody wants to do something else. Look, this is a little something from Ted. It's a television series idea called The Ted Baxter Show.
What's it about?
Beats me. All he submitted was the title. I guess he thought I could just take it from there. Here's an idea for an original musical comedy from Gordy the Weatherman.
Fair and warmer. How is it?
Predictable. And here's the worst one of them all. My novel.
Mr. Grant, you wrote this?
Hmm?
It's beautifully typed.
That's what the last publisher said. I thought I was Gonna be the new Norman Mailer or something.
What's it about?
It's based on my experiences on Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
You want to read it?
Oh, yes, I'd really like that.
22 publishers used the word dull.
How could your experiences on Iwo Jima and Guadalcanal be called dull?
Well, for one thing, I was there in 1958.
Morning, Mary.
Oh, hi, Murray. Listen, I just made some fresh coffee over there. Why don't you go have a cup? Do you know, Murray, we never see enough of each other. How's Marie and all? She's, what, 7 months along now. Why don't you come over to the house for dinner? Say, Thursday?
Where is it?
On your desk.
Oh, boy.
Oh, come on, Murray. Listen, you know how many times Noel Coward's first play was turned down before it was finally produced?
How many?
I don't know, but I'll bet it was lots of times.
Not this many.
Murray, why do you want to do that?
Well, it just seemed like the appropriate thing to do. That's where it belongs.
It does not belong there. I happen to like your play.
Well, then I'm glad they sent it back. You can read it again. I'll tell you one thing. That is the thickest rejection letter I've ever gotten.
Murray.
Go ahead. No, don't go ahead. I know them by heart. Our schedule is full, or unfortunately, we are not in the market for any new productions at this time.
How about, and we are delighted to do your play.
Yeah, that one too.
And we're delighted to do your play. We plan to go into rehearsal within the next few weeks. Enclosed are the standard Dramatists Guild contracts for your signature. The Twin Cities Playhouse is proud to have a play of this caliber by a promising new local playwright as part of our 17th season of...
Wait a minute. I don't remember submitting my play to the Twin Cities Playhouse.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how do you suppose they got it?
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Say, Murray, I just read this item I think we should use. It's about a man who went on television to make a plea to send turkeys to convicts.
For pets or for dinner?
I don't know. I think it was in Arkansas.
Yeah, I think they're doing the same thing in Arkansas, too.
How do you like that? It's spreading from state to state.
Speaking of turkeys, Ted, last year when you acted in that production of The Man Who Came to Dinner, what was the name of that theater, Groove?
The Twin Cities Playhouse. I'm their resident star. I'm the only really big name they've got.
Ted, did you know that they're going to do Murray's play?
Oh, are they good? I was hoping they might. I submitted it to them.
Where did you get your hands on it?
Well, in the mailroom. I accidentally came across it when I was going through my fan mail. I was halfway through it before I realized it was your play.
You read the whole script?
Well, most of it.
I'm surprised it held your interest that long. Doesn't have any pictures.
Come on. The point is, Ted submitted it, and they're going to do it, and that's the important thing.
Oh, it's important to me, too, Mary. You see, I'll undoubtedly play the lead. If you like some tickets, Mary, I might arrange it for you.
Maybe he won't be too bad.
The star of the play that I worked on for 3 years can't pronounce the names of states.
Mary? Mary, you in there?
Yeah, come on in, Rhoda.
Mary, I haven't seen you all week. Where have you been? Why'd you call me? Do you care that I was worried sick about you? Wait, don't answer. I left home because of questions like that.
Okay, I won't answer.
Good. So, where have you been? Tonight, for example.
I was, at the theater.
They don't dress up much for that anymore, do they? What'd you see?
Well, I didn't exactly see anything.
Bad seats?
No. Oh, Rhoda, if I tell you, you'll make a whole big deal out of it.
I'll make a whole big deal out of it if you don't tell me.
That's true. Well, I'm in, sort of a play.
Oh.
And I didn't tell you because I knew if I did, you'd start putting it down.
Why would I do that?
Because you're very,
competitive?
Well, yeah.
You're wrong. I'm very pleased you got a big part in a play. Terrific. So what did you have to do to get it?
What happened is that Murray wrote a play about a newsroom, and there's a part in it, a girl who works there who's single and whose name is Mary.
Wonder why they thought of you. Now, what'd she like, this girl in the play? Real cute and perky, right?
Well, yeah. Ted Baxter talked me into auditioning for the part, and I got it. You know, it's really kind of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
You know, Mary, I've had quite a bit of theatrical experience myself.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know that.
Barbara Streisand and I went to high school together.
Uh-huh.
We did. Well, not exactly together. I mean, she was there 3 years after I was. But it was definitely the same high school.
Well, with all that theatrical background, then you undoubtedly know it's not all tinsel and glitter, right? I mean, Rhoda, look, I do have to memorize this play by day after tomorrow, so...
Oh. You know, Mary, it gets lonely at the top. At least that's what Barb's always used to tell me.
Hey, Rhoda, would you do me a favor? Please don't start treating me like I'm in show business. I mean, I'm still working in the newsroom, huh? This is just something I'm doing for fun, okay?
Okay. Good night, Mary.
Good night.
So what are you going to change your name to?
Good morning, Mary.
Hi, Murray. I thought rehearsal went pretty well last night, didn't you?
Well, it's coming along, except for Ted. You know, you're really very good. You've got a real flair for comedy.
Oh, thanks. I had a little stage experience in college.
No, like what?
I was a homecoming princess.
That's terrific training, all right.
Yeah. Well, who needs experience when the part is that good? I mean, it's so funnily written.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, Murray? Do you really think that I'm that dumb?
What are you talking about, Mary?
Well, you know, it can't be a coincidence. The girl I play has my name. She works at my job and is pretty much of a, you know, dum-dum.
Mary, it isn't you. Sure, the character is somewhat like you in some ways, but I made that stuff up about her being a dum-dum for the sake of the comedy. Now, look, I'm a writer. Some of it is like you, and some of it isn't.
Well, what about the part about her being attractive?
That was based on you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hurry. I took the liberty of reading your script last night, and it's very good.
Oh, thank you, Lou.
Very good. However, I'm a little confused about the character who's the head of the newsroom. Believe he's called Lou. Every time he speaks, he seems to be yelling or shouting. Does somebody around here named Lou do that?
Mr. Grand, Murray is a writer. Some of it is like you, and some of it isn't.
Oh, I see. I was certain that was it. I was also fairly certain that in your rewrite you changed the name of that character.
You know, I intended to do that.
I thought you might. Thank you.
Oh, Murr. I'm having a little disagreement with the director. He refuses to put up applause signs.
Ted, I don't think they have applause signs in the theater.
Well, then how do the people know when to laugh or applaud?
In your case, it might be a problem.
One other thing, Murr, I think the script needs a little pinching up.
You mean punching up? And who said it needs punching up?
Well, my lines are a little weak. I mean, everybody's getting laughs but me. Work on it, will you, Murr? I've got to have it all put on cue cards pretty soon.
If there is nothing else, I have work to
How about
do,
my
sir.
part, Murr? The anchor man? I'm sure it'd be easy to punch it up a little. I mean, it's so rich with material.
Actually, it was the hardest part to write.
Oh, why's that?
Because, Ted, basically, I consider anchormen to be colorless and dull.
Many of them are. Work on it anyway, will you, Murr? This must be fun for you, seeing your play come alive like this.
Come on, Murray. There are some good points about Ted being in the play.
Name one.
Well, like he got it produced for you in the first place.
Name one.
Come on, Murray, it's your play. People are finally going to see it.
You had to say that? The fewer people who see it, the better.
Oh.
Murr, I just remembered. I think I have a marvelous surprise for you.
You have a case of laryngitis coming on?
Oh, no. I have pulled off the coup of the year. I arranged for John Steinmetz to come see us opening night.
Well, that's good. At least we'll have one person there.
Happens to be the drama critic for the Times Herald.
pulled a couple of strings, and he's coming to review us.
Mary, remember how rotten I felt when I thought my play was being rejected again?
Uh-huh.
Well, looking back on that now, I think it was a high point of my career.
Believe me, Mary, I'm not putting you on. You were really good. And you know how competitive I am.
I was just playing myself, Rhoda. Cute and perky and dumb.
Hey, you want to know how good you were? You were so good, I was filled with hate and envy.
You're not just saying that?
No, I mean it.
Thanks.
Boy, oh boy, that Ted Baxter, I now have a new standard for terrible.
Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine what that critic is going to say about it.
Hey, maybe I better tell you now, Mayor, sort of soften the blow. I was sitting next to him and he kept taking notes. He was writing down words like bad and awful. And a couple I don't think they'll print.
No, Rhoda, I saw where you were sitting. It was next to the director.
Hey, will you give me a hand? Sure, whatever.
Put this staff on the table?
Mary, I think one is plenty. From what I could hear, that not that many people are going to come to the party. How'd you get stuck giving a cast party anyway? In New York, we'd all go to Sardi's and wait for the reviews.
Hey, that's a great idea. Let's go to New York and wait for the review.
I'll get it.
Thanks.
Hey, listen, no matter what you think, you were terrific tonight. Coming.
Hi, Ted. We were just talking about you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ted, you've met my friend, Rhoda Morgenstern, haven't you?
Yes.
No, I don't believe we have.
I guess I've met you, but you haven't met me.
I guess that's it. Oh, what did you think of me tonight?
Well, Ted, you were just incredible.
You're too generous.
Yes.
Say, Mayor, I lost track. How many curtain calls were there?
One. It must be Murray and Marie.
Oh, I bet he's a happy man tonight.
Hi.
Author.
Where are your friends? The ones that were with you at the theater?
They had to go home.
Right after the first act.
Oh, what a darling apartment. I thought that the play went just great, didn't you, Mary?
Oh.
Oh, Mary wrote quite a play. I'm so proud of you, honey. And you were really just great, Mary.
Oh, well, no, Marie, you, with a part like that.
What did you think of me?
You were just unbelievable.
Thank you. What did you think, Mary?
You were everything I expected you to be.
Thank you.
Well, can I get a drink for anyone?
Nothing for me, Mayor.
Well, I'd love some milk.
Yeah, I'll have a double scotch.
He's drinking for two.
Oh.
The only good thing is he or she wasn't here to see the play.
You know, I think it went awfully well tonight. I'm sorry I forgot a few lines, but I think I ad-libbed my way out of it very neatly.
Ted, saying excuse me and walking off the stage to check your script is not... By the way, Mary, where's Lou?
Oh, he stopped off the Times Herald to pick up the reviews.
Is there such a thing as a triple scotch?
Say, Mayor, you know you're too modest. Why didn't you come out with me for that second bow?
Because I thought we were supposed to wait until someone applauded. I'll get your milk. What are you doing in here?
Trying to think of a new word to tell Ted if he asked me again what I thought of his acting. I've run out of non-committal ways of saying rotten.
Would you just get out there, please? I invited you here because you're fun at a party.
Mary, I'm fun at a party where there's a lot of single men, and you do what my mother used to refer to as mixing. I am not fun at a party where one of the men is here with his pregnant wife, and the other one is going steady with himself.
Rhoda, would you just please go out there and get the conversation started? But just don't bring up anything that has anything to do with acting.
Gotcha. Hi, all. Did any of you know that I went to high school with Barbara Streisand?
Who?
Mary! And then, when Barbara and I were in the 10th grade, we started harmonizing together. And that's when I told her, Barbs, I said, Don't get your nose fixed. And the rest, of course, is history.
Mayor, what did you think of me?
Oh, Ted, playing opposite you was just...
Thank you.
Mr. Grant, how's the review?
Well... He loved it, right? What'd he say? What'd he say? Well, I can't find it. Where is it?
Reviews aren't on the front page, Ted. It's on page 26.
Tragedy strikes Twin Cities.
Wait a minute. That's not it. There.
Bomb hits Minneapolis.
That's it.
There's been the atomic, there's been the hydrogen, and now the worst bomb of them all. A play about a newsroom called All Work and No Play. I'll vouch for the second part. There's no play here. How does he like it so far?
Mary, why don't you read the rest of it so Ted can hear it?
Not everything about the evening was a catastrophe. The intermission was satisfactory. The main character is a TV anchorman.
On absolute quiet.
If I were you, I'd ask for noise.
Played by an actor named Ted Baxter, who obviously has no conception of what a TV anchorman is like.
Maybe it was a mistake to make him pay for his ticket.
As you all know, I have long been an opponent of nudity on the stage. However, in this case, I would make an exception. At least it would give the audience something to look at.
He didn't even like my suit.
As for the performance of Mary Richards, well,
Oh, can't take a little criticism, eh? Well, if Murray can take it and I can take it, you can take it. Listen to this. As for the performance of Mary Richards, she was the one adequate note in a dismal evening. He liked her.
So, Marie, what are you hoping for, a boy or a girl?
Oh, yes.
Morning, Murray.
Hi.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Nothing's the matter. Everything's great. I'm an ex-playwright, okay? Or as John Steinmetz so aptly put it, a play wrong.
It's a good play, Murray.
John Steinmetz didn't think so.
So he's only one person.
But he told 500,000.
That doesn't mean they'll all believe it.
No? My sister already canceled the tickets for tonight.
Murray, I can't believe that you're going to let one man's opinion really get to you like this. I mean, you have to trust yourself. You must know your play is good, even if the production was lousy. A writer has to know these things. Like, I wrote a book, and I don't care what anyone says. I know my book is rotten.
Lou, I don't want to discuss last night anymore. I'm a lucky guy. I enjoy this crummy job. What's so bad about being a no-talent failure?
Oh.
Good morning, everybody.
See how beautiful being called adequate is?
Murray, if what I have here doesn't make you feel better, then nothing will.
I don't think Norman Vincent Peale's going to do it for me today, thanks.
These are books of play reviews, including some of John Steinmetz's more memorable criticisms when he was reviewing plays in New York.
Mary, what are you doing?
Would you just listen, please? In my time, I have been to some funerals and even a couple of wakes. But last night was a first for me. I watched an actual death, a happy little number that should take a hint and expire quickly. Death of a salesman. Nope, it's right there. Listen to this little beauty. If you love George Bernard Shaw coupled with great music, I suggest you put Mozart on your phonograph and read Pygmalion. But don't go to see an abomination called My Fair Lady.
Lou, he hated My Fair Lady.
He hates everything. Wait till I read you what he said about Richard Burton's Hamlet.
He didn't like Burton?
He didn't like the play. Murray, John Steinmetz hasn't liked one major Broadway hit in the 10 years he's been reviewing plays. He hates everything.
What did I tell you, Murray?
But I wanted to be the first thing he liked.
Oh, Murray, the point is he has been wrong every time. I wonder, does that mean that I wasn't even adequate?
Hi, guys. Hey, listen to this. Last night, a new star was born in Minneapolis. His name is Ted Baxter. And the Twin Cities has rarely witnessed such a virtuoso performance.
Ted, that's fantastic.
I know. Now, if I can only get someone to print it.